Hello everyone, welcome back to my video series on the life of an average Oxford mathematician, and I apologize for the late upload. I usually upload before Monday, but it's high noon Monday now, and the reason why I upload it late is because I stayed up till about 5 a.m. to apply to some summer internships. And essentially, Oxford University has a portal that allows you to apply to like a range of summer internship opportunities, and the deadline was today, Monday today at noon, and to make sure that I submit them in time, I stayed up late last night to finish all my applications, and the thing is, this is purely on me. Like I've just been an idiot. I completely forgot about this deadline until yesterday, which is why I had to crunch until 5 a.m. This is the first time I've actually crunched till any time past midnight to make sure that well I crunched it all for a deadline. This is the first time I've crunched it all for a deadline actually. Yeah, I don't I've been on top of things mostly and didn't have to fight with deadlines so much. And Yeah, in terms of internship applications, what I've noticed is that um, it is genuinely a very hard process, even though it's very standard, right? All you have to really produce is a CV, which, like most people already have one on hand, and a cover letter or a personal statement of sort. And it's just really hard to write for me, at least. I'm not usually this bad at writing, I think. Like I'm not particularly good at writing, but when like I did IB English and I did decently in the course, but I don't know why. I just cannot write personal statements or cover letters. And I think the reason is because what you're trying to do is you're trying to advertise yourself and connect it to why like you want to do this internship opportunity. And the connection between these two things are not always super clear. And also to advertise yourself, like you have to advertise and package yourself in a specific way fitting to each program. And I think that's where the difficulty comes from, like to connect it back to the program that you're applying for. I would recommend those like who are also looking for internships and might have similar difficulties to just apply to a lot of them. And like this is something that just comes with practice, and also with each practice there's the added benefit of that you might be admitted to a certain program. So yeah, just like there's nothing I can really say to, I think that will, there's no like specific advice of how internship applications can be made easier. It just comes with practice, I think. So yeah, other than this internship application, I think the most interesting thing that happened this week is uh, me and a couple of friends of mine, we won a stock pitching competition hosted by Capitox, which is this organization in Oxford, and we will be qualifying for the next round to compete in the Shard against other university teams. And I will not lie, I've never heard of a stock pitching competition until about 2 weeks ago, and I have no idea how one is supposed to go. But one of my friend has a little bit more experience, and he did a really good job leading the team, making things work, uh, just having a general plan of what to do and dividing the task. Yeah, help us divide the task among ourselves. Um, yeah, but everyone on the team did a fantastic job. I was the uh, quant quantitative analyst, the quant. Um, Essentially, what I did is, I procrastinated till Wednesday to start learning. Well, Thursday essentially to start learning what a DCF model is. I made a DCF model, and I played around with the numbers until I just gave a range of like possibilities, possible like evaluation of the company, and then this was presented on Friday, and yeah, we did quite well, I would imagine. I wasn't able to show up to the actual pitching because I had volleyball training, but apparently we did really well, and which I would imagine is true since we are moving on to the next round. And I think this was a just a invaluable experience for me because like it's the first time I've looked at like balance sheets and cash flow and like really looked at like the finance of a company. Like there's I learned so many new concepts like cash flow, capital expenditure, all these things. Yeah, it's like honestly I think to learn about finance, this might be the way to do it. Like to just take on a project and learn as you go instead of like reading through a book. I'm not sure though, because to be fair, I've never read a book, but I think it was very efficient. Like I learned a lot in like a very short period of time. So yeah, uh, the the last thing I want to talk about is I had last video was I had a quite, let's say, grim and very doom and gloom outlook on volleyball in Oxford, and this week I'm slightly more optimistic because uh, the Oxford Books University coach has been very kind to basically volunteer to coach us. I guess he also doesn't really like Cambridge, but yeah, yeah, he's coming to coach us for two trainings. I think he's gonna keep coming, and honestly, like training sessions with him, you can just feel it's more productive. Like you can, like, like training before used to be really lax. You just like walk around, not walk around, but like you just do things, have a water break every once in a while. Like there's no like, it doesn't feel like there's a time pressure to it. Now training feels like it has a time pressure, and also it feels like we're working on very specific skills. It feels like what training should be. It should be drills instead of just playing around. It should be like drills focusing on a specific skill. So yeah, I have somewhat more faith in the Oxford University Volleyball Club. Hopefully, we can at least beat Cambridge this year. The game will be in 3 weeks, so it'll be a tight crunch. But I think if we really push for it, it's not impossible. So yeah, this will be all. Thank you everyone for watching, and please let me know if there's any comments and most importantly constructive criticisms, and also leave a like and subscribe if you find this content useful. I will see you all next week.